So how do you start the new year in the classroom? My name is Dr. Jeff, National Board Certified Teacher. And certainly before chapter one, you're wanting to get to know your students and build a community in your classroom. And I have the perfect assignment for you. It's called the My Story Introduction Assignment that students can do. And by the end of this video, you'll have a description of the assignment. You'll hear a little bit about how I teach this. And then finally, how the procedures that are created in this process set me up for the rest of the school year. So let me begin with some questions. What makes you happy? If you could do anything right now, what would you do? What makes you laugh? What makes you feel brave? How do you show people you care? What makes you feel thankful? What are some of your beliefs that you care about? What is one awesome thing about yourself? What is an issue around the world that matters to you? What is something that you're passionate and care about? What do you love learning about? What is something new you would like to make, create, try, build, or learn about? What are you looking forward to this school year? Is there anything else you would want the class to know about you? And of course, there are also other questions you could ask, like what is your name and birthplace, and who's in your family, and what's your favorite food and hobbies? What college do you want to go to, and careers as well, and many other questions that you could add as well that pertain to your class. So where are students putting the responses to these questions? Well, it could be on a 3x5 card, and they could be making equity cards in your class, and you could be making flashcards that you could refer to in the future. They could be making a collage, something that is like on a piece of paper and it has lots of different pictures and designs that they create, and that's something that you can actually put on your wall, and it could be like my story or our story wall. What I like to do actually is having the students create one slide, my story introduction on one slide, and then add all the slides together to make our class slide deck. Now, that could be done in just one day. So you could be done, but this lesson could be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, because as they're doing this work, there's just so many different things you could do. One thing that you could do is you could be playing games, like I'm thinking about the game I Like My People Who. So now that students have had the opportunity to create their story, we want to give them a chance to share their story. And perhaps it's going to begin with just themselves. The homework assignment could be, hey, just go home and go in front of your bathroom mirror and just share your story. Practice makes more prepared. And then when they come back to school the next day, perhaps there's going to be an opportunity for a pair share with their pair partner. And then if they're sitting in groups, collaborative groups, maybe 4 people per team, perhaps they're going to be introducing themselves one to one another in that group. And they've already had the chance to practice like 4 times, 5 times. Maybe there's going to be an opportunity for carousel presentations where they're moving from one team to the next team to the next team, having a chance to tell their story and introduce themselves. And then finally, there might be an opportunity for support chairs where with other people from their team or others in the class, they can present their story to the entire class. If we go through this process from individual to pair, group, carousel to support, haven't they grown so much in their voice? And haven't you now had the opportunity to know their name and their story, and also haven't they had the chance to learn about each other as well? This is also going to set you up for the rest of the school year, because if you go through this process, I have a video on the 5 R's of project-based learning. Students will also feel more connected, they'll be more seen. That community that you wanted, it's going to start to build because they know each other's stories. And as great as a teacher can be, you can't do it alone. You have to do it with the students, and you have to do it amidst the community by building the community. It takes a team to make the dream happen, and the students are a part of that team. So this is Dr. Jeff Kim, and I am wishing you the best school year. You're gonna make an amazing difference, and every week I'll be posting a video on the Ed Family YouTube channel that is gonna help you support your students, find out what they're good at, so that they can do good with it.